All right, if there was ever a woman who's never at a loss for words, it is actress, mom, all around awesome person, Leah Remini.
Yes, Leah is with us today from home in California. She always keeps it real and honest, and we're so happy that you're here with us today.
Well, I don't know how real I'm keeping it today because I put lashes on, I got my hair clipped in, because I was so excited to get up to do something, to talk to you ladies. So I put a suit on because I was like, I've been wearing my sweatpants, my pajama pants, my hair up in a bun, sometimes not even like bothering washing. I'm like, why? And today I was so excited. I got up. It was, of course, like 4 a.m. here, right? But I'm like, I had coffee. I have a white linen suit on. I spilled it all over myself. I'm sitting here completely wet. This linen suit, as you know, when it gets water on it, not great anymore. But I did try, and I might have some stains here. Do you see
No,
it?
you can see it. You look right.
I can.
No, Hoda.
She knows we don't care.
Hold on, Leah. I have to ask you, do you feel different now that you got up and got dressed and put on makeup? Does it make you feel better?
So much better. I mean, it's these little things that you take for granted, like having a job, leaving the house, feeling good, putting lashes on. I mean, it's not completely on right, but I still feel a little better than yesterday.
So what
that's how I get through.
What has like a yesterday, what's every day like for you? Give us a little rundown.
I roll out of bed with good intentions. Today I'm going to start a diet because eventually we'll have to leave the house. And then that quickly dissipates. And I go, I think I need a cinnamon bun because that'll make things better. So I throw in a thing of cinnamon buns and I have coffee and I kind of shuffle. I've noticed I've done like the old lady shuffle where I shuffle around my house in my slippers and I'm like, should I do something about that? Maybe I'll clean that. Maybe I won't. I really should deal with that. Well, let me go to the garage. I walk into my garage. I go, I should clean out this shelf. Who needs 50,000 of these? And then I just kind of look at it. I pull it out. And then I tell my husband, you really should do something with that. I got out the leaf blower the other day because I thought that would be fun. So I took out the leaf blower, didn't realize it needed to be charged. So got depressed about that. And I was like, what's my husband doing that he couldn't plug in the charger to the leaf blower? So then I decided we should get divorced. And then I started making a list of all the things that he's doing that annoys me, like breathing.
Wait, Leah.
Have you guys noticed, seriously, Hoda, have you noticed how super sensitive your senses are right now? I've never noticed how loud he breathes. And I was like, do you know what I'm saying? Little things like that. You're like, wow, you really breathe. You really breathe. He's like, Leah, I'm sorry, I'm breathing. Should I die? Would you like me to die and stop breathing? What?
Hoda, I said that exact thing. I said, I noticed Henry makes these really loud breaths. And she was like, what? Goes like.
You know what's so funny? It's so funny because Joel's so neat. Joel never has anything out of place. Now, if he ever, I'm a mess. If you could see where I'm sitting, you'd be grossed out.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sitting in pile. So Joel left his toothbrush over on the right. I'm like, what's it doing there? All of a sudden, I'm the police. I mean, he does nothing but clean up after me. And now I'm like, he left his Wall Street Journal there. The one paper. I'm like, what is wrong with me?
It's so funny, how you notice things you never noticed before. We've been married 20-something damn years. I'm like, how did I never notice that? And it's so funny because, we have rooms here, right? So, I decide, on a day. One of these days, Hoda, you ask me, what's a day? I'm like, today's the day I'm not doing anything. I'm trying to, overly produce my life where I feel this responsibility to be, productive. I feel like I can't sit around the house. Because I've watched Netflix, all of Netflix. I've watched all of everything that I can watch. So I'm like, and then I feel guilty that I've done it, right? And then on top of that, I need pizza, I need pasta. Like, that's what you do when you're depressed, okay? Then depressed about that. So I go, okay, so today I'm just going to give this is like a new day, right? So I'm like, tomorrow, I'm going to just do nothing and not even obsess about the fact that I'm not doing anything. I'm going to enjoy eating like crap. I'm going to stay in this room by myself. And then in walks my husband. And he sits next to me and I'm like, I go, what are you doing, honey? He's like, I'm sitting here. I'm like, am I not allowed to sit here now? And I go, no, it's just so crazy. Cause there's other rooms. Like, isn't there like a game you can watch from 1983, like on your phone in another?
Wait.
He's like, oh, okay, Leah, why don't I just quarantine somewhere else? I'm like, oh, you want to go to my mom?
Jenna, we have got to keep this conversation going.
So much more with Leah coming up next.
Welcome back, everybody. We told you we wanted more Leah, and you know what we got, Jenna?
More Leah. Wait, you know what? This productivity thing, it's so funny. I read your note, and you know, my husband and I were talking, like, all of these people are like learning to play the guitar or the harmonica, speaking a different language. Like, we are just surviving with 3 children.
No, listen.
You're making people realize they don't need to be productive in this time.
Listen, if you have young children, you are doing enough. Like, that is, you deserve medals, those at home with young children having to be a teacher, or like, just getting through the day is an accomplishment. Like, that, you should validate yourself for that. I have a 15-year-old who is stuck in her room and doesn't even want to, like, I go, do you want to play a game? Do you want to do family type stuff? Do you want to? She's like, I'm good. I don't even see her. She's ecstatic. She's in her room. Thank God they're doing school because if I had to help her, I've looked at her math. I looked at her math one time. I was like, I don't even think, is this in English, or just making sure it's in English? Because I don't even, she's like, oh my God, never mind. Have you guys seen the homework?
Yes. My first
age.
graders, even my first graders' homework, her math, I'm like, she's like, this is hard. I'm like, it really actually is hard. I don't
remember that show? Are you dumber than what is it? No, are you smarter than a 6th grader?
Hoda, they asked me to do that one. I go, I know that I'm not smarter than a 5th grader. So the answer is no, I'm not doing it.
Wait, Leah, your nails. Can we just flash them?
How are those on point?
So even though I'm not the brightest bulb, I just knew that there was going to be a shutdown. Okay. So I called my nail girl and I said, hey man, it's got to be today. I'll pay extra. Like, she's like, well, you know, we're starting to shut down. I'm like, but you're not actually officially shut down. So what time? I'll show up at 2 a.m. because things are going to get shut down. Okay. I know that this is not essential in my world. It is, but okay. I get it. What time?
They look perfect.
Well, I was just her put like extra acrylic. So this is acrylic and gel, but you can't see the ridge. Can you see the like this ridge is this I have super glued these little jewels on beyond an inch of their like. So I was washing my hair and it got stuck, and I was like, Jenna, surgery. I sat there, even though I might have been late for this, I was like, don't care. They will talk amongst themselves.
They will talk amongst themselves.
Taking out my little tiny, like, hair from my jewels. That's
now, I know that your friend Jennifer Lopez, we've been seeing her during quarantine time, and it's a little annoying.
Why, because she looks so good?
Well, yeah, no, but she's annoying in general. Like, when we first met, right, like Jennifer, if you have sisters, you'll understand this. Like, being naked in front of other women is not like a big deal. Yeah, okay. So like, you know, we pee in front of each other, you know, like as we're talking, I'm like, I got to get ready. I'll jump in the shower while she's sitting there, vice versa, right? So one of the first times we ever met, she was like, come upstairs, you know, I have to take a shower. So, you know, so went upstairs and, you know, she just got in the shower. And I got to tell you, I mean, if she wasn't like freaked out about this, but I inspected, I was like, please, if there's a God, please, if there's a God, this girl will have cellulite. This girl will not be perfect. And all of this perfectness will, you know, have been a fraud. I'll expose her. And it was like still perfect. You know what I mean? I was like, damn it. And then I had to say it out loud. I was like, you know, I just want you to know, like, you're just like, you're so pretty. And your body, like, naked, nice, still hate you. But she still looks good. And I just feel like she, as a public service, I feel Jennifer should come out of this big. Don't you guys feel it's just the right thing to do? Right? It's just so selfish of her to continue to be pretty and skinny. I can't even, you guys, I'm sitting here. I can't, you can't. First of all, you see how wet it, like it's all wet. Okay. Look, I wanted to show you the bottom. Look how wrinkly, you guys. Do you see this? Because it's all wet. Okay, I'm losing. Like, I can't actually breathe because I buttoned these pants. I didn't know how low this was going to go. But I can't actually feel my waist at this point.
Leah, do you know what you have to do? Put the top on, the blazer on top, and the leggings on bottom.
You know what, Jenna? The fact that you just sit up and you're skinny, you know what I mean? Like, stop. You're in Jennifer territory right now.
No, I am not.
Don't even try it.
That's the nicest thing you've ever said, or anybody's ever said.
Oh, Leah, we have to go, but why? It's so much fun. Thank you for hanging out with us. We love you.
I love you guys. It's such a pleasure. Hang in there, everybody.
Have a good one. Thanks for the laugh.
So fun, Leah. Thank you.
Of course. Thank you for letting me put hair in.
All right. And if you want more from Leah, and who doesn't, you can catch her on my SiriusXM radio show. And again, the SiriusXM app is free for this month.